Today, everything is all about Nolan Arenado and his glove. Nolan Arenado is a 8-time gold glove, 4-time platinum glove, 6-time all-star, and a 4-time silver slugger. He's really good at baseball. We're basically gonna dive into his glove and kind of his fielding approach even a little bit, because we need to learn from him. He's obviously doing something different. Yes, he's just extremely talented, but let's observe and let's find out what he does that we don't. Okay, so we've all seen people flare a glove. The thumb and the pinky go outward. But what most people do is for the rest of the fingers, they kind of curl them in. I prefer doing it because it makes it feel like when the ball's in my glove, it is trapped. It makes it feel like it's stuck in there. I like the way it feels closed off. That's the big thing about Nolan's glove. He has his fingers go out. The index finger and the web kind of generally stay in, which is kind of just needed to make sure you can catch the ball and keep it in there. But if you look here, the middle, the ring, and the pinky all are kind of coming out like so. Something that's pretty cool is Troy Tulowitzki, who used to play for the Rockies. He played with Nolan Arenado. Tulo said he's not trying to catch the ball, he's trying to stop the ball. The idea is that it's not supposed to be comfortable, because I think that's what everybody else wants. When you're playing catch before game and everything, you just want it to feel comfortable and feel good, which makes sense. Their point is they just need it to stop the ball, get it into their other hand. Is it worth sacrificing that perfect pocket for more surface area? That's what we're gonna try to find out. If you guys were to be given those, like, which would you rather have? Would you rather have that glove? Would you rather have this glove? Nothing to do with the looks of it, but just the way that they're broken in.
That one just feels so, I don't think I've ever worn a glove that's like that, but almost maybe like an in-between of the two. Because this one almost feels like it's too close.
Too close.
Yeah, this one just feels like it's got a massive pocket.
Yeah.
Is it comfort that makes you want that? In reality, would this be the better option? Considering Nolan Arenado is so good at fielding, makes you go, well. The field actually looks really nice right now. So I've broken this thing in and used it plenty, just like a couch catch at home, but this is my first time actually taking ground balls with it. Just like this break-in style makes the pocket feel huge, rather than having one spot that the ball keeps going to. When you do just catch it with just the glove, it feels like it can shake around. I personally, sorry, Zach. That was a really bad throwing here, sorry. I personally don't like the way it feels when it feels like it shakes. Yes, it might be uncomfortable, but is it going to make me make any errors, ruin any plays? I mean, the answer might honestly be no, it might be yes. I'm not sure yet. Something that's actually super interesting about Nolan Arenado is the way that he even just has his hand in his glove. So first of all, he does it traditional, where he's using the finger pad, one finger in every slot. But rather than shoving his hand all the way in like so and just having it so it's like smothered in there, he keeps it like in the fingertips. I'll show you what the difference is. When I have my hand shoved completely in, you'll see as I close, you know, it doesn't really look all that different, but this crease right here, that crease is right here on my fingers when my hand is shoved all the way in. When I back it up like Nolan does and it's in my fingertips, I say Nolan like we're friends. When I back it up and close the glove, again, it doesn't look any different. I'm using these joints here. It doesn't feel super stable. Like it feels like the glove is gonna come out of my hand, but it hasn't yet so far. But it's also chilly out. I mean, if it's hot and sweaty and my hand is sweaty, is it just gonna fly away? I'm not totally sure. Quick side note, another thing he does, it's super weird, but rather than having his finger right here, his finger is always off to the side like this. Don't know why, when I keep my finger like that, I consistently catch the ball in the pocket like you should, and when your finger's there, it just hurts. So I don't know why he does that. I find that so interesting. Give me a few more, but go a little more hardcore. Dude, stop! Why'd you throw it so hard? Now I'm embarrassed. No, but like when he fields, like if it's a ball coming this way up and in, he doesn't go like this. He goes like this. And I find it so interesting and I can't replicate it. Like, and anything in front of him, he doesn't like bend his arm up like this. He comes up like forward like this. Like nothing goes out of eyesight because it's all in front of him. That's actually a good point. As soon as I do this, I'm looking here and I'm catching here. I guess that's what he's doing. It's not so much that he's keeping his elbow straight, but he's making sure everything's always like, the shoulders stay aligned with the glove. It's like the shoulders follow everything. That's smart. That's definitely what it is. All right, it's a lot more comfortable now that we've talked about that. A lot more comfortable. Shoulders and head all in front of the ball. I used my elbow, dang it! Guys, I'm excited. It feels so much more comfortable thinking about shoulders and head aligned with the ball. Like if you find yourself tipping the ball right off your fingertips pretty often in practice and games, I think that's a huge thing to focus on, is just focusing on keeping head and shoulders in front of the glove at all times. I think it'll make a big difference. All right, Justin, do you want to take some? Focus on fielding like he does.
I only feel like me.
Yeah.
I only feel like me. He goes, he's like, how's the catcher first? What can I say? You making the point about it being about like head and shoulders being in front at all times made a huge difference. I think before, when I was trying to keep my arms straight, I was almost doing this when the ball's coming up to my side, not moving my head, shoulders, or anything, just shoom. It feels slightly robotic, but it also feels very controlled. He's so out of the ordinary, but it works. Another thing I've noticed, just generally in fielding, when I go for a backhand, I want to do the like come through. I'm throwing my glove out there, and when I have the ball, it takes so much time to come back and throw. I'm actually like pretty happy with everything we just did. It might not have seemed like much, but kind of had like an epiphany, realizing that it's all about head and shoulders, not knees and toes. No, but really it's about keeping everything lined up. The best example I can give is when a ball is coming up high to his left, let's say, rather than coming up like this, which is my natural response, you get to a point here, and I think the idea is, if it goes any higher, I have this weird, awkward middle area. What Nolan does, he comes up and everything comes up like this. Also advantage of that, he comes up like this, grab, and he's just ready to throw. And he focuses so much about his glove hand. His right hand, his throwing hand, is in some plays just non-existent. It's nowhere near the play. It's not hovering over at all. My final comments, his glove is uncomfortable to me. His fielding style is uncomfortable to me, but I get why he does it, especially at third. I would say this fielding style and this glove style, I don't think it translates to shortstop or second base in the same way. At third base, with it just being pure reaction, you're getting balls hit at you at 100+ miles an hour consistently. I get it. I get why he does it. It just makes me wonder, do more of us need to start training now the way he is so we can field like him? Let me know who we should do next. Let me know who we should observe next. Whose glove? Just like do stuff.
He's gonna play basketball this year, so I told him me and him should play.
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of your time and commitment to me and my channel. Without you guys, I would never make it far. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please thank you all and have a nice